Suns, they're in second place.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, I'm a big fan of the edge and the aggressiveness that they're showing. They feel like they can take on any team right now.
The reason I think they're dangerous is the fact that they're playing with just a ton of confidence right now. The more wins that they can pile up now, the more cohesive they're going to be.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Zion Williamson, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. You have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16, so he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long time. Sure, three-point range.
Right now, finding some room out there behind the three-point line to get himself going.
Count that bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Booker, following the score by Dallas. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Good D by Williamson. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Williamson. Back to Doncic. Now here's Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pulled in by Paul. Booker, good.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Right side, Irving. He got it open. Bang! No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Well, the Suns have arrived. Their offense is elite, and Devin Booker says the defense is coming along.
Right now, I like the way we're playing defense.
Such a young team. There's still plenty of room to grow.
And oftentimes, your defense improves with experience. They've got all the pieces you need.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. The small forward.
Norwich, one of those guys with size, a combination of a depth touch. In close, he's effective.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, starters to bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Payne. Talk up 2 there. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Booker finds Saric. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stop.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
He says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But if you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most shooting players you'll find.
That's good for Doncic.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McGee's shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not on the blow layup.
And Powell with the stop.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And another shot. Can't get it to drop. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, they lead by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Mom.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. And guys, for the Mavericks, Kenny, give us your take.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Volume and possessions is fueling their success right now. At least not tonight.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, the story is their poor shooting. Under 40%. You got to give the decent credit. But they look undiscovered. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement.
Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
The avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier on the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And the shot good by Irving.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Ball against Irving. On the wing, Finney Smith. Here's Powell. Ranked it in off the glass. Powell's got his second bucket.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ball passes to Booker. Yep, count it.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Irving against Paul. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Irving finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the Mavericks with the 3.
Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
Now here's Booker from deep 3-point range. Can't connect. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks ahead, leading by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Zion Williamson out there with Dwight Powell. There's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
Related to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Here's Williamson. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting it to work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that put in the score. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Irving. It's blocked.
Instincts there. Sharich is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Pass to McGee. Here's Paul. Right side Holiday. Here's McGee. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Doncic on the wing. Fires from the line. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
The BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Creative scorer is Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
Ball against Irving. Doncic passes to Williamson. Johnson with the defensive effort. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against Doncic. Booker, good.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Here's Doncic. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the court for your
And so it's Dallas with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Dallas.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Suns call time here. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And the basket by Holiday.
Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would prefer to avoid it.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
Paul from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic finds Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Left side Irving. And he cans that one.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. A little over a month left in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top rookies as we break down the race for Rookie of the Year. Look at Mitchell, Rupp, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's Troy D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Trey Lyles up there, Harrison Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Sabonis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard spot. And for the Mavericks, they've got Kyrie Irving. Dwight Powell is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the three spot. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good.
Irving has some of the best handles in the game. I mean, he has the rock on the string, so how can you contain him when he has handles like that?
Sabonis kicks to Fox. Driving inside. And Pierce with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
His teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, don't take this in the streets again.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Fox passes to DiVincenzo. Outside, Fox. Too open that time. There's too easy. Fox has got his second basket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
So yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Good.
No hesitation at all. He's looking to score as soon as he touches the rock.
First quarter to play with about a minute and a half gone. Now Fox. He's usually here to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Well, he is looking confident. I love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offense.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Up to Finney Smith. Good as it goes, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beat. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas. They're up by 1. Welcome back into the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. What do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy
happy with how they played here early on. So looking at this quarter, they should. Another quarter like that, and they'll be riding the tide at that time.
They've got one foul. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. And Zion Williamson. And it's Finney Smith in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Davis has the open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time the league season. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now. But we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough. Many people think. David, thanks. Count it. Good. Holmes got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him in that possession. I mean, apparently, Pascal did the defender.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 4 this quarter.
A great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Mitchell passes to Holmes. Knocked away. Doncic with it. Holmes covering. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate on the offense.
Irving against Mitchell. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 7 points.
Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Against Irving. Outside, Fox. Now pulls it in. Outside Irving. Over Fox. Peters good.
Resourceful move there ending the period on a high note. Great job of getting a look before the horn sounded the game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break. For the third quarter soon to come right here on 2K Sports. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take on that?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the floor. Their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Hard to go have the opponent shoot the business. Make things harder for those guys.
Game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense. And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding him, feeding him, feeding him. This is the right game.
On the court right now for the Kings. Harrison Barnes is out there with Lyon. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Fox. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. You hear a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And the offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Right wing. Fox against Irving. Shoots from 12. Zion Williamson. The miss. Irving passes to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Dallas. Williamson fires Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Another area where Irving is releasing. I mean, sweet release on his 3-ball.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Fox driving to the basket. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Doncic feeling it out. Williamson double team. That's to Finney Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Finney Smith's actually up to 11 now for the man.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Moving against Fox. Inside. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Miles passes to Sabonis. And foul on the shot. So he'll be charged at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
That's a line.
And as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Lyles. Lamb comes in for Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Irving. They grab their own miss. And Williamson holds it down.
I'm willing to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Here's Lamb. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Finney Smith. That's his first personal foul. 13th foul.
Lakeith hit a 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%. But his career had a bit of a seesaw for a while.
Outside Irving. That's it off. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Dallas up 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him. Yeah, he put it on a platter. Served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. The lineup in the game for Dallas. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks lead by 10. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And they double up Doncic. Launches a 3. And Finney Smith passes it go.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a score, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Davis against Doncic. Davis kicks to home. Face D from Doncic.
That was just like they drew it up till the part where he shot.
Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but here, they say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total to 12 on the season.
What a huge standout performance it was.
Kyrie Irving.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And here are the Kings now. 15-point game. Here's the pass to Davis. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He takes it in. No good with the lane. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most. And this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great thing.
Lamb. Davis up top, covered by Williamson. Out to Lamb. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
His range to go well beyond the three-point line. Lamb can force the defense to extend further out.
So we see the Mavericks taking a win here. Good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris West, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Mavericks, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, the Trailblazers, they have the 9th spot currently.
Checking out Portland, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off. You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. Perhaps it could be the system they're playing in.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Little in at the 3, the small forward. Irving against Lillard. Irving pass to Doncic. Buries it from 3.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the top.
There's Lillard. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Little. Nurkic inside. Working on Powell. Goes back up. Now pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point. Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Simons has checked in for Portland.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. Back after this. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense is.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Brandon.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off in assists, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Zion Williamson out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the point. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 passes have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Nurkic. No good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Pulls it. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Here's Nurkic. Now covered. Again and again. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. For the Trailblazers, Winslow's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Ingles. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Bledsoe. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Williamson. An easy 2 on the layup. Williamson's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
26 seconds left in the half. Doncic against Lillard. Good D by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Irving. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
average here at halftime. They are leading by 12.
Is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zion Williamson, what a contribution.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. So he gets them both.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes. In bold capital letters.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside, Finney Smith. Misses the 3. And for the Mavericks scouts, there's never any question. Luka Doncic was born a quarterback in offense.
He sees the game 2 frames ahead. He's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Sinks the tray. Irving's got 5.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Nurkic just got his first basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside, Finney Smith. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, when Powell's this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Simons goes for Powell. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Hart, and so Powell nails them both. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Lillard against Irving. Pass to Little. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
You know, this is why you run the offense from Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Doncic left side. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks up.
And it's time
to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Irving in at the point. Bledsoe outside. 5 on the clock. It's a drive. He gets it in there. Mark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding excellence?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes,
the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving pass to Doncic. Nails it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Doncic on the wing. Back to Irving. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It wasn't enemy territory, but they control.
Half full or half empty. Glass full, it ain't empty. Pull up, we'll have no envy. Pull up, we're in the Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn a million, the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Glass full, it ain't empty. Pull up, we'll have no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn a million, the beast is deadly. What the f*** they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Harlem, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking stuff. It couldn't be me, your speakers. These man didn't believe in you. Now they wanna choose with you. It comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or act to me. Me, that's a... Then walk off casually. Try.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder.
David on the sideline. Boy, I love Gildas Alexander in this game. D.A. thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Favors is out there with Gildas Alexander. And it's Beasley in the power forward. And for the Mavericks, we've got Williamson. Luka Doncic's out there with Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
And for Gildas Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but definitely a special.
Yes, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time.
And here is Gildas Alexander, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Doncic picks to Williamson. Doncic looking it over. Outside Irving. From free throw range. And he whirls that one in. Seeking right below the guy.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Here's Giddey. On the wing, Gildas Alexander. 14 feet away. Tries again, and it's Favors laying it in. Favors has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Now, here's George. Brian Williamson able to get his last shot to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack and ready to go.
To me, there's a lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Gildas Alexander. Favors at the elbow. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Luka Doncic's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Williamson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Dallas. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions. Easier said than done. And we have to have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now it's leading by 5. Here's Doncic, and takes it out of the game.
Well, Luka will get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, did he make that a high percentage finish.
1:10 left to play here in the half.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third, and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Here's Williamson. Makes it off the glass. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the man.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Good. That one on target for Ruby.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving dishes to Doncic. Back to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Irving. The trade. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 10 points.
There is no doubt Irving is connecting there. He's very assured in this top situation.
Outside Williams. And hit from in close. And off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Let's start with you, Shaq. What you think about the Mavericks?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline defense. It's not about getting pictures. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, they have to do their defense. Guys will get it. They look with a hand up, and my man, you can say, hand down, man down.
We played through the first half, plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
So the front to 5 right now. They got Favors. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Lou Dort. And it's Giddy in at shooting guard. Gilgeous Alexander against Irving. And the shot is good. The Mavericks have cut 9 now to just 8 on the basket from Gilgeous Alexander.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
He passes it good from the sideline. It's over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. How many
G-League coach Mark Dagnall, the head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything. It shows you who you are. Guys?
Here's Brother. Thanks, D.A. 2 points.
Exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And Julius Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes on to 17 possession. Coming over the Thunder making a change here. Mann's checked in. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shorty swipe shot. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Passes to Doncic. Pocket six.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside, Dort. And that shot was up and down, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and the candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the line of the game for Dallas. Irving kicks to Finney Smith. It's to Williamson. Outside Irving. Pass to Finney Smith. Oh, good with the triple.
They're close to making the defense pay for the last
And that one, good. Kusanski has got his first points of the game.
It's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What a leap by Williamson. Fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving. They get the rebound. Here's Favors. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks.
And Kevin, that's all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was.
Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over.
About 3 seconds between shot and game point. And just passes to Finney Smith. Irving looking for an